All right, peace and blessings, brothers and sisters. Once again, this is the Cosmocentric Mystic. Today, I want to share with you a first video in a series of videos that I'll be doing in reference to a divination system that I have come upon, that I have worked with, and that I have made into something that is more accessible and usable for the general common people. Initially, the system is called geomancy. I learned it when I was up in the monastery, going through some books. Whenever I go to the monastery, I am able to hyper focus, study, and read tons and tons of information. I do tons and tons of meditation and study and discipline. And honestly, it's just really a beautiful place to relax and to detox psychically, emotionally from the abuses, from the stresses of the materialistic, consumeristic world. Now, the system that I learned is called geomancy. It is called Khat al-Ramal in certain Islamic circles. It's called Sikiri in Madagascar. It's called Ramal Shastra in India. And the cousin of it in Western Africa is called Ifa and Pa. It's based on 16 symbols that have meaning. And these 16 symbols are laid out in a certain pattern, and you're able to read this pattern and then determine what's going on in somebody's life, what's going on in a situation, what's the best action to take, what energy governs a situation for you to take that action. It's a really beautiful system. I've worked with it for almost a decade now and have come to understand certain aspects of it. Now I've been able to take this certain aspects of the system and put it into card form, and since then it has been like, whoa, extremely amazing, because I'm able to access it a lot faster, access the information a lot faster. And I will share with you a few of the readings that I did for some people. Give me one moment, let me see. I'll get something out to share with you, those of you that are watching at this point. All right, so this was a reading that I did recently, and someone was asking me about their readiness for a relationship. This is a, really a common one. And so the way the oracle works is it literally will just comment on all of the dominant factors of a situation, and it tells you some of the most important factors that are there. So the dominant energy of that, any relationship reading, really, if it's a romantic relationship, is a Venus energy. And so paying homage to Venus first, our head Heru. The sister got a card that said rainy morning. Now, this card deals with union, how to bring union to a situation. But this union is the beginning of something new after there's been some sorrow experienced. So now the way that worked is this sister was dealing with a brother whose wife had passed the year before or something, and the brother was feeling guilty and feeling sorrow and sadness about even talking to her because he was still grieving for his wife. And so before a union can take place, there must be this sorrow and sadness dealt with. Now for her, internally, she wants union. She wants family. She wants togetherness. And that's what came out of the reading. And so the advice for her was to focus on developing positive relationships. I left it at that because really it was end times, end of days. which means you must end these situations and focus on developing yourself first. But I see when we did the reading, there's a heavy focus. She has this heavy focus on this guy, but this wasn't what she asked about. But this is one of the energies that she's putting her mind to. So it's a very interesting, very powerful system. Check me again later for my next video when I discuss some more of my readings with you, when I talk to you more and more about the system. In the meantime, peace and blessings. Hope all is well.